The prophet Nahum is one who many of us have not met before. He is rarely used. Thus, I thought finding out more about him would be edifying as we go forward and read more and more little scripts from him. The book of the prophet Nahum, shortly before the fall of Nineveh, the capital of Assyria, in 612 BC, Nahum uttered his prophecy against this hated city. To understand the prophet's exultant outburst of joy over the impending destruction, it is necessary to recall the savage cruelty of Assyria, which had made it the scourge of the ancient Near East for almost 3 full centuries. The royal inscriptions of Assyria afford the best commentary on Nahum's burning denunciation of the bloody city. In the wake of their conquests, mounds of heads, impaled bodies, enslaved citizens, and avaricious looters testified to the ruthlessness of the Assyrians. Just such a conquest was suffered by Israel when its capital Samaria fell to the Assyrians in 722 or 721 BC, and by Judah when its capital Jerusalem fell to the invading Assyrians 20 years later. Little wonder then that in chapter 3, verse 19, Judah will be shown as joining in the general outburst of joy over the destruction of Nineveh. But Nahum is not a prophet of unrestrained revenge. He asserts God's moral government of the world. Nineveh's doom is evidence that God stands against oppression and the abuse of power. As an ancient Near East superpower, Assyria has terrorized its smaller and weaker neighbors, exploiting their economies and subjugating their people for its own ends. Thus, Nineveh's demise is viewed as an act of divine justice, and it is created by the small, oppressed countries as a time of deliverance, as a moment of renewal, and as a message of peace.